It was Douglas Adams, the author of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, he said, technology is what we call things that don't work yet. And so Dave is right now connecting up his camera and his microphone, clicking the little settings button, the little gear there to find the camera and microphone. But we are live because coming up on May 5th, it is Legacy 2020, which is the annual fundraiser for Friends of the Family. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been sponsors and supporters and encouragers and volunteers for Friends of the Family for, I believe, it is over 28 years. And so closing in on that 3-decade mark, but it's been great. And I want to encourage people, and I'll put this banner up here that we can take a look, because we are live on the Facebook page for Friends of the Family, but we're also going live on friendsofthefamily.online.church. And that is a lot of people that have been watching their home church online have been using the online church platform. And so it's really familiar. You're used to what that looks like. It's really nice because the video is in there, but the chat is right there as well. So you're able to chat with other people, because that's a big part of what has been a highlight of the spring banquets for Friends of the Family is getting together. Now, this year, we've got something completely new on May 5th. Not only is the fundraiser going to be live online, and we will have registration at Eventbrite. So you'll register, get the notification, get the links, everything will be there sent to you. Of course, the registration is free. It's just so that we can get a head count. But this year, we are going to be doing our first hybrid event. And so it is going to be not only live and in person in Benton County, but also Lynn County. I just want to give a quick shout out and hello to Alex. Thank you for tuning in. The Friends of the Family relationship counseling, healthy homes, healthy relationships is a important part of what's been going on. The counseling is on a sliding scale, which means we need donations. It is a nonprofit, 501c3 nonprofit organization. So we need donations to be able to make all of that available. So the counseling rates are extremely affordable for people, and it has helped so many relationships and homes, and healthy relationships, healthy homes. Yes, thank you, Alex. That is exactly what it is. And so it has been almost 30 years that this ministry has been in place, serving mainly Lynn and Benton counties. As I said, on May 5th, we are doing the first hybrid event. So we will be at Village Christian Church in Adair Village, broadcasting live, and Valley Christian Center in Albany. And we will have seating there. So when you register, if you go to the Eventbrite, and I think that we've got the Eventbrite page is it's been set up, and it will be live on the Friends of the Family page. So if you go to fofm.org and scroll down a little bit, you'll see the logo, the Legacy logo. And let me just throw that logo up. You can see that green Friends of the Family Legacy 2022. And we're going to be, this is going to be live on it is live on the page. And so you can go to fofm.org, scroll down, see that green banner, click on that, and then you'll be able to register on Eventbrite and get all of the details. and decide, do you want to watch online? Do you want to watch do you want to participate in the on ground in person event at either Valley Christian Center in Albany or Village Christian Church in Adair Village? Now, there's opportunities for people to be there or live at any of those two events. You just want to choose which one you're going to go to. And I just love Alex is putting all the stuff out here. May 5th, broadcasting live. Register today, Legacy 2022. Click on the green banner. Go to FOFM.org. Scroll down, click on the green banner, click on the RSVP so we can get a head count and we know who's going to be at which venue. And so we have got our executive director, Dave Jackson, in the house. Hello, Dave. Great to have you here. Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would have joined a little bit earlier, but had some technical difficulties. So thanks for keeping things rolling.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It's been good. It's just nice to see you, even though we're in separate locations. But May 5th, there's been a lot of planning that's going on. The team has been working hard. What can we expect coming up?
Yeah, May 5th is going to be this crazy coming together in a really fun way all across the valley, all across the country, really, through some really cool technology that is becoming more and more familiar and common to us all the time. But we're going to be live in two different locations with some medium-sized groups coming to Valley Christian Center in Northeast Albany, and then there'll be some folks gathering at Village Christian Church in Adair Village. And one of the things we like about this is that it's we have Lynn County representation and Benton County representation, which has been the focus of our ministry's programs and services for the 28 years that we've been in existence. And so we're going to have live locations in both counties simultaneously while we live stream to anybody else who would rather not try to come live.
And including like Alex, who is in Ohio and tuning in today. So hello,
For
Alex.
example.
thank you for the help. You know, one of the fun things to do is that you can have a watch party at your house.
Yes.
So especially if you have a smart TV,
Yep.
you can turn your web browser on, go to friendsofthefamily.online.church,
Yep.
and you can gather your friends around, have some desserts, and enjoy the program.
Yep.
It's not going to be a long program.
No. No, we're thinking an hour at the most. And so a lot of time for watch parties to, like you were saying, enjoy some dessert together, some fellowship around somebody's living room, and then get to tune in to what God's been doing in and through this ministry and where He's leading us in the future.
Mm-hmm. And one of the videos that we're going to be watching during that is being edited right now. Jeff Silverman at Silverman Studios is doing some editing. Tell us a little bit about the group that was recorded for that video.
Yeah, so one of the programs that we're going to be highlighting is a program that it's a great example of how Friends of the Family partners with churches to help improve marriages and strengthen families, and that's a marriage mentoring program where we come in and we train and support couples who have a heart for helping marriages right there in your own local church. We come in and train and support and coordinate that couple joining with another couple for a very intentional 8 to 10 week process. And this video segment is going to be highlighting this program, and it interviews two couples who have have really been championing this program for the last couple years through our this COVID season. Clay and Donna Dluhosh and Brian and Stephanie Coons are going to be interviewed, and they're just talking about their experiences going through the mentoring process and then getting trained and walking with other couples through it, and just the impact, how they've seen God use that program in that process to really encourage and strengthen some marriages.
Yeah, I was fortunate to be able to be there for that recording session, and it was recorded out at the Valley Christian Center in Albany, which is
Right.
a great facility. They have a lot of really nice tech there, both at Valley Christian Center and at Village Christian Church. And so the experience at home that people are going to get is going to be a wonderful experience.
Oh,
Um, as I was out there listening to the stories, it was really amazing. Of course, the teacher always learns more than the student.
mhm.
So hearing what happened to the marriages from those two couples was amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's going to be worth tuning in just for that little segment, and that's just one piece of the whole evening that's going to be just a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's really that's nice to say. Just to say hi, Russ, and Dave does do amazing work. He and the entire team at Friends of the Family, and it's just really going to be a fun
yeah,
evening.
yeah,
And I love that the this marriage mentoring you talked about is really a support, and it's really one of the things we want to just emphasize this coming year. Churches, the pastoral staff, there's a lot expected on them, and one of them is that they're relationship counselors, which they can do to some extent, but really that's not their training. And this
mhm,
is where Friends of the Family can really be a support and
right,
allow the pastoral staff to focus in on their main activities.
right, right. Everybody doing what they do best. So we just want to help complement the great work that our pastors in this valley are already doing, and encourage and support and help train their folks
Mhm.
in any way we can. So
And Friends of the Family, one of the things the questions that comes up is, do I have to be a person of faith? Do I need to be a Christian
mhm,
to bring my family in or myself for
right,
counseling?
right, and we serve the entire community. We are a faith-based organization, so all of our folks here, our counselors, our volunteers, our staff, are people of faith, uh, and a vast majority of our programs we make accessible to people of any faith system. That we just care about building healthy relationships throughout our community.
hmm Yeah,
Yeah,
that's one of the things that's really important for folks to know, that it is available for anyone to be
yeah,
able to come and strengthen those relationships. And as you say, healthy relationships, healthy homes.
right, right. I've heard that somewhere before.
It's very catchy.
It is catchy. And hey, I wanted to share one quick story before we wrap up.
Yeah.
This this is Good Friday,
Mhm.
and many of our people are celebrating uh, the death and resurrection of Jesus that happened so many years ago, and one of the reasons that it's such a special day beyond all of that, like that was this world changing, history changing event, but I kind of tagged on to that special Good Friday day. And 33 years ago today is when I proposed to Patricia Ann Hansler. And she said yes. Um,
Woohoo.
so it's always a special day
Mhm.
in our home, just thinking back to how these two lives were brought together, and um, how, oh my gosh, the wild ride that it's been, for both of us. Our first year was so bumpy. Oh my gosh, it was from my faith perspective, it was by God's grace that we survived our first year. And then God turned my heart toward
Hmm.
how can we help others experience all the possible blessings of marriage
Hmm.
and in this day and age. And so it's just been a thrill for to have the opportunity to serve at this time at Friends of the Family Ministries and to be a part of an amazing team that God's brought together. And so I just I just encourage you all to show up on May 5th in whatever form or fashion best fits you, and just to learn more about what's happening here
Hmm.
and how you can get engaged, how you can be involved in what God's doing here.
Well, and I will just throw out something about cookies. You
Okay.
know, here so we're gonna have the in-person events at 2 different locations. This is, again, a multi-location hybrid event. First one that I've seen in the area here, so I'm really, happy to be a part of that and, reaching into both counties where Friends of the Family has ministry. At the in-person events, we would like to get some cookies from one of the local bakers here, and so, if there is somebody, a family out there, an individual, a business, somebody who would like to be the cookie sponsor for the in person events, reach out to Dave,
Yeah.
Dave at fofm.org. Send him an email and just say, put in there cookies right in the subject line and tell them
Cookies.
you would like to support that. Now we're only talking a few $100, couple $300, something like that. So
Right.
just so you know, I'll put the price out there. If someone would like to do that, that would be a great support and an encouragement to the organizing team who has spent countless hours
Hmm.
preparing for this event to make it as nice as possible for both
Yeah.
the on ground and the online people.
Yeah. We're looking forward to having some sort of special dessert along with other refreshments. Uh, so yeah, that would be wonderful.
Mhm.
That'd be wonderful.
And so the other thing is that you can go to the friendsofthefamily.online.church, and there is up in the upper right corner, there's a button says donate. That's going to, of course, be, we hope a lot of people click on that on May 5th. You don't need to wait. If you would like to make a recurring gift that is every month, that is so helpful
Yeah.
for any charity, any nonprofit organization that you would like to support. If you can set up a monthly donation that really helps in the budgeting, if you'd like to give a one time gift, you can still click that button and give a one time gift. And so maybe your tax return came in, you got a refund, and you said, where would be a place where this could have an impact?
Yeah.
I can't think of a better place than a nonprofit organization that is focusing on healthy relationships in healthy homes,
Right.
friends of the family, right there for you.
Right. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Dave, I'm going to jump out of the screen and I will just let you give some final words for this week. But we'll be back again next Friday at noon and sharing about what's going on as we get ready for the May 5th uh, fundraiser.
Sounds great. Thanks, Scott. Yeah. As we head into this weekend, um, I know a lot of people that connect with this ministry are people of faith, and so I just want to let you know that we at Friends of the Family, we pray for all the people that are engaging with us in this cause. And we pray for you this weekend, even that that it would be a blessed weekend. That wherever you are in your faith journey, that God would meet you there in a special way and just help you grow and just understand how much He loves you. Um, and thank you for your interest in this ministry. God's using it to touch many lives and many relationships, and we're excited about this next year that we're heading into, uh, kicked off by this fundraising event on May 5th. So I hope you can join us. Thanks for joining today. Blessings.